My name is Cam Anderson. I'm the owner and sole employee of Blacktail Studio. Small one-man woodworking shop that's kind of turned into a woodworking shop and social media channel, YouTube channel. So I'm always trying to learn. I'm trying to get better at woodworking, and when I learn something, I try to share it with others. So this is my main workbench. It's mobile, it's 4 feet by 8 feet. I can roll it all over the shop, and it's dead flat, which for these epoxy pours is really important, because if it's even twisted or sags a little bit, then the epoxy is going to sag and make it really hard to get it flat. So it's pretty ugly, it's really heavy, it doesn't roll very smoothly, but it's really functional, and I really like that. This is my miter station, if you want to call it that. It's all made from aluminum extrusion. I don't know that I would recommend it for everybody. It's more expensive, it's a little bit, sags a little bit in the middle. It doesn't sag it, it just isn't super firm, but it's really flat, and I like that. I have replaceable tops for these, so I can just peel that off and replace it with a new skin. I love the mobile workbenches underneath there. If I need to have an extra table or an extra stand, I can roll those out. All of this pegboard, this wall control pegboard, I absolutely love this. It can hold a lot of weight. Stuff doesn't fall off the pegs anymore. Moving on into here, here's my new planer. I'm really excited about this. This is by Oliver, 20-inch planer. I'm hoping to get a matching jointer here pretty soon too. So this big chunk of old growth redwood was given to me by a company called GL Veneer. And I'm gonna end up finishing this, and it's actually gonna be a wall piece, so this won't even be for a customer. I'm really excited about getting going, hopefully in the next week or two on this one. This doesn't weigh as much as you think. I can actually move this around pretty easily by myself, whereas I had a big chunk of oak over there that's not even, it doesn't look that big. I couldn't stand it up there by myself. I had to get help just to lean it up. It's unbelievably heavy, so really like the softwoods for that aspect. All this, if you come the next couple of weeks, will probably be, well, it definitely will be changed. Whether it's in a couple of weeks or not is to be determined. But I had a metal company custom build me some big cantilever style racks so I can hold, I'm hoping about 12 to 16 slabs, maybe up to like 3,000 pounds, that I'm gonna end up cutting the wall out and attaching it to the side of the stud. So I'm not very proud of the lumber storage as it is now, and I'm excited to get some better racks for that. Here is another table. All 3 tables in the shop right now are going to the same customer, which is actually in Italy. So I've never shipped anything to Italy before, so that'll be a process to figure that out. But they've been really great to work with, and hopefully it's be done in the next few weeks. Part of the price we agreed on was I'm gonna build a crate and they're gonna figure it out. So I could figure it out, but they just moved from US over there, and so they felt very comfortable with their shipping company and all that. So I go, if you guys can handle that, here's what I'll do for the price. And they said, sure. Here's a little slab rack that I came up with that when I designed it, I was not too sure it was gonna work. And it actually works really well as far as holding these in place. I can fit a bunch more. I'm gonna end up giving away a lot of this wood. I'm in the process of kind of organizing and maintaining, or trying to maximize the efficiency of the shop. So get more slabs in there, get the kind of riffraff out, and again, just make the best use of my space. This is kind of the centerpiece of the shop here, the saw stop. I've got the big slider. Got a secret to tell you. I'm actually probably gonna remove this slider. I love it, I use it all the time, but it's just so freaking big, and my shop is not that big. And I'm constantly having trouble moving things in and out, and I finally was just staring at it the other day thinking, I could do so much if I didn't have the slider here. So I think I'm gonna remove this. I'll probably get my electric winch up on the ceiling there on that beam so I can help flip some big slabs, which right now I don't have any way to flip the big slabs. So that's again a part of my kind of shop renovation 2.0 is what I'm looking for there. So this stack of wood here was from the burn bin at Gobi Walnut. They're a wood supplier local to me. You can see it's not the nicest stuff, hence the fact that they were gonna burn it. And I've done a little bit of power carving stuff where I'll cut squares, stack them up, and then carve them into like a table base. And that's the idea for these. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. And You can see I have a bunch more. Those are some nicer wood down on that end, but just have the hardest time throwing stuff away. And again, part of the shop renovation 2.0 is going to be really choosing what I want and what I need versus, you know, just hoarding everything. Got 2 TVs in the shop like everybody should have. That way you can never miss a game depending on which room you're in. Photography backdrop there. I try to take my photography and my videography pretty seriously and get some high quality stuff, but that's pretty much the shop.